Hey, Coach, just start me off. Obviously the depth of this receiving corps coming back. How have they done the first week or two, and how many weapons do you got this year?
You know what? It's been great. They started out fast, and that's the thing we wanted to do when we came into camp. We wanted to start fast, and that goes along with the game. We want to start fast in the game and make sure we finish. So those are our two main focus right now, starting fast and making sure that we finish. And these guys have did a phenomenal job of that. They've been starting practice fast, and they get a little dead-legged sometimes, and you can understand the heat and everything like that. But overall, I think we got a really good group together. All right, these guys work very good together, and I think they're going to continue to get better. They improve daily. They take the coaching from myself, Coach Norton, or Coach Manley, and they use it to their best advantage to try to come out here and win the day. So,
the depth of this group, does that increase competition day in and day out for guys, fighting for spots?
Yes, every day. And I tell the starting guys, it's your job to keep your job. But if you let the next guy behind you take your job, then that's your loss. So every guy's coming in trying to compete, trying to win that number one spot, and we only know we can only put 4 out there at a time, sometimes 3. But it's a competition. It's all about competition. But at the end of the day, we're all the same group. We're all a team together, so we're going to work together and push one another for, greatness.
Of course, a lot of people know about Ed. What is he able to do as a receiver and a kick returner, and how does he lead this group in that respect?
Man, he's a weapon. He's a weapon. He has multiple weapons that he uses against his defenders. He's able to create separation. He catches the ball. His ball skills are incredible. For a kid that's coming from one side of the ball to come over and make the transition to receiver, that fast and pick it up and been as productive as he's been and very successful at it. He's done a really good job with it, and he's handled it very well. And I think for him, he ain't a very vocal guy, but he tries to lead on the field with his actions, and off the field. He never has any off the field issues, so he's a leader in that aspect. Each one of my seniors, I tell them, hey, lead by example or step up and say whatever you got to say for the team, So these seniors that's coming in this year, I think they've taken that approach. I put a lot on their plate for them to handle this group as much as they can, and I think they took on that role very well going into this season and this camp. So they're continuing every day. Ed, he's coming out here every day and making sure he's taking care of business on and off the fields.
Of course, defenses are going to know where he is, but they can't just key on him because of Tough, Cody, go down the line, McLean. How does the depth help? Defenses can't key on one guy.
Yes, with all the weapons we do have at wideout, that gives us an opportunity to mix it up a little bit, change the pace a little bit, throw a different guy out there so the defense can adjust to that's one guy. All right, and so I think that's going to help us having the depth we have on this team, and we're going to use that as much as we can. So they can't just prepare for one guy. They're going to have to try to prepare for all our guys because I think they do an extremely good job, like I said before. And I said they're going to continue to get better. So we're going to feel comfortable. As more as we get into this fall camp, all right, the better these guys are going to get. And so sometimes we may not have Ed out there. We put another guy out there in front of Ed, It can do just the same thing as he does. So that's our goal going into the season, and that's what we want to accomplish.
I know a guy like Bobby Chan has been in the program a little bit, but the size that he and Amafi bring, what does that bring to this core, and what have they been able to do so far?
Mafi brings size, and when we recruited Mafi and when we were recruiting for that position, we were looking for size. And he has all the intangibles. He has the size, he has the hands, he has the ability, and he runs very well for his size. He has some speed. This guy was an All-American at his junior college, all right, and he caught a few passes, even ran track. I think he had a 10.7 in the track meet one time. So he does have speed and size, and he's able to get off press because he's able to use his hands a lot, With Bobby Chan, he's a flash type of guy. He's very finesse. He gets off the line. He's able to create separations between him and the DB. So I think that helps him in that aspect. Really good route runner, good hands. So I look for him to make a lot of plays for us.
One quick question about the tight ends. They caught some nice passes in the spring, I noticed. Just as pass catchers, what do they do? Can they open up the middle of the field a little bit?
Yes, they can. I think having these tight end guys we have on this team this year, I think it's going to do that. With the size they have, Zach White, even the freshmen, Damian Boone and Charles Vaughn, and those guys, they got a really good group. They got a really good bond there. Chase Hawthorne, he's another guy that's a big body, soft hands. Those guys are going to be included in this offense. So we got a lot of different weapons we're going to be able to use against people in this upcoming season. Not only just the wideouts, not only just Ed, Cody, and Tuff and those guys, but we got tight ends that can go deep and catch footballs also. So that helps us.